Welcome to Trending Sports News. We give detailed compilations and highlights of trending sports news. Kindly subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. In the news today, Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen has opened up about the lingering effects of the frightening facial injury he suffered during his spell at Napoli, describing the ordeal as something he will never forget. Victor Osimhen arrived in Italy with high expectations after sealing a multi-million euro move from Lille. But instead of a smooth rise, his first year was filled with injuries that slowed his momentum. The moment that shook his career came the following season, in a league match at the San Siro. During Napoli's 3-2 loss to Inter Milan, Osimhen went up for an aerial ball with Milan Skriniar. Their collision was brutal. His jaw struck the defender's head, leaving him with a concussion and briefly unconscious before he was taken off the pitch. Further scans revealed a terrifying reality. His left eye had slipped out of its socket, his jaw was broken, and several bones in his face were shattered. Surgeons later inserted 6 plates and 18 screws to rebuild the damaged area, and he spent 3 months away from football. The injury also ruled him out of Nigeria's AFCON 2021 campaign. Looking back, Osimhen described the moment as one of the hardest battles of his life. That injury was like a near-death injury, the 2023 CAF Player of the Year said in quotes published by OneFootball. I am the only one who felt it, and I can only speak about how I felt because it was my face and body. When the scan came out, I fractured many bones, which they had to remove and fix inside again. I have like 18 screws under my jaw. I went through a lot of sleepless nights. I could not sleep, and I could not eat with the pain. But at the end of the day, I am a lion, and I know the kind of mentality I have. To be able to stand up without using the stretcher and walk out of the pitch on my own, then I knew that it was something I could handle. Osimhen now plays with a protective mask and will do so for the rest of his career. But away from the cameras, the long-term effects still shape his daily life. In a conversation with MMA champion Kerem Engizek, the striker revealed that he can only chew on one side of his mouth to avoid pressure on the metal implants. It happened in 2021. We were playing against Inter Milan. So there's this guy, Milan Skriniar. When the ball came through the flank and I was trying to hit the ball while he was bringing his head behind me, he didn't see the whole picture, Osimhen explained. So I hit my jaw on his head and the bones on the left side of my face were cracked everywhere. I went to the hospital in Milan. They initially checked through the X-ray before I was told to do an MRI scan. When he checked, he told me, "Man, you need surgery." Then I told him, "No chance, I don't do surgeries." The medical team insisted that surgery was the only way he could continue playing. He then told me I had to do it, but I didn't want it because they were going to have to cut through my face. But then he told me if I wanted to continue to play football, that's the only way, he said. I told him a cut on my face wouldn't be possible as there was already a scar. He then gave me a second option, where the stitches would go through my jaw, and I agreed to that. Now, I only eat on the right side of my face. I can't eat through the other side. There are several pieces of metal on that side that hold it all together, so I can't risk it. Despite the restrictions, Osimhen continues to play with the same fire that defines his career. He remains a powerful presence in the air, scoring 41 headed goals out of his 191 career strikes. Meanwhile, former Manchester United striker Wayne Rooney has suggested Liverpool manager Arne Slot consider benching Mohamed Salah following Saturday's stunning 3-0 loss to Nottingham Forest. Salah, who has scored 5 goals so far this season, went through the match without registering a goal or assist, raising questions about his defensive work rate on the pitch. "If I was Slot, I'd try and make a big decision, just so it has an impact on the rest of the team," Rooney said in his latest podcast. Salah is not helping them defensively. If you're one of the players who they've signed and you're on the bench and you've seen him not running, and again, he's a club legend and everything he's done for the club, but if you're on the bench, then what message does that send to you? Last season, the 33-year-old made Premier League history by finishing with the most goals and assists and claiming the Player of the Season award. His brilliance on the field coincided with Slot's first year in charge, which saw Liverpool lift the league title after Jurgen Klopp's departure. But this season has been a struggle. Even after a busy summer transfer window that brought in Florian Wirtz and Alexander Isak for a combined £241 million, Liverpool find themselves 11th in the table with just 18 points from 12 games.